Can you feel my excitement? Can you feel the joy radiating from my body? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Abby and I heartily welcome you to the Caribbean. This evening I'm just sharing you guys an update on what has been happening here in the yard set. My husband, he has gotten a chance to start building the coop for, well, it's a coop slash kind of greenhouse area because we're going to be covering this area with clear corrugated plastic. My son, we'll be covering the area with, wow, it gets worse. Hold on, I'll be right back. As I was saying, guys, we plan to cover this area with a clear sheathing that I can, make it a multi-purpose area. When I'm raising the birds, I can just put a shade cloth or a tarp or anything that can block off the harsh UV rays from the birds. And then when I'm over with that, I can revert back to growing vegetables in this. Now, today, I'm losing the light, but I'm choosing this time of the day to do some transplanting. So I have some veggie plants that are in different various pots, and the birds, my lane hens, they love greenery and they love the badi or callaloo or spinach, as different people call it. They love that as their snack. Now, before I used to go walking around my little neighborhood here looking for greenery along the roadside to give them, but that really I can't keep that up. So what I want to do is plant these veggie plants that are in my pots because I'm trying to get my pots ready for the seedlings that I've started. I'm planting these veggies alongside the fence line of our property, and I plan to make a DIY kind of waterer because to get out there will be hard for me to water as well. So I'm going to use an old hose and make a DIY plant waterer alongside the fence so that I can keep these veggies nice and lush. So, without further ado, let's get started. I probably will just plant out the veggie along the roadside beach. Jasmine, I probably would just plant out the veggie alongside the road without the camera because, safety reasons. So I'll just plant out the veggie and then I will pick you guys back up when I'm about to transplant the little seedlings on the inside. Okay, so I'm finished with the transplanting. I always underestimate how much time it's going to take when I'm doing these tasks. But I certainly want to get some of these plants in their new homes tonight. This is my zucchini. This is the tigress zucchini. So I'm going to put this in this 5 gallon, I think it's more a 7 gallon pot. And I'm going to put this zucchini there. It will get full sun in that area, as well as some cucumbers. They all have their true leaves. So I want to plant these out because right now cucumbers is like $15 a pound, which is crazy. Crazy. So I want to get these in planted because right now my husband is right now requesting a lot of green juices when the day come, and I like to use a lot of cucumbers and crucifines in my juices. So I'm gonna get these planted out as well as these ornamental flowers along my walkway on the western side. I'm gonna get these are called gumfrinas. They're pretty pom-pom. I actually have one that I could show you. This is an older flower. It elongates as it goes, but it starts off with a short little pretty it's a pretty fuchsia color, And as it goes along, the seeds mature. All of this is seed. If I make the mistake and scatter this will show up everywhere. But yep, this is that. Gum free now, so I want to align so I can get some color to break up all the green. We want to have the colors of the rainbow. I mean, pink is not in the rainbow. It's certainly a pretty color to look at. So I have also this second zucchini. It's a bit slower than the first. So I'm going to wait on transplanting that. And I also have to think about where I want to plant these butternut squash. I think I might plant these on the western side of the house. I'm pretty limited in space, and apparently everything that we like to eat grows on a vine, which is a disadvantage. So let's get planting out these seedlings. Let's start with the zucchini. Yeah. Okay, so what I have currently in this pot is a couple of bhaji or callaloo or spinach. I'm letting all this bhaji and spinach that I see pop up live because I have a purpose for them. I really want to stop having to go hunting for greens for my birds. I'm gonna plant these along the fence line, and if we can eat them, we would eat them, but mostly for the chicken. This, I have some passion fruit seeds in here. I'm not seeing any germination, but I'm going to be patient. I stuck these broadleaf thyme in here because I plan to get turkeys as well this year. And with my experience with Turk and Caicos, they love these more than the spinach. They absolutely love the broadleaf thyme. It just made their day. So I want to plant as much of this in preparation for having turkeys again so that I can tickle their fancy with these broadleaf thyme. So these are that they're about to shoot, but I'm going to move them because I want to get the zucchini in. Yep, it has the roots on it. So I'm going to transplant them into another pot, an individual pot that they can continue to thrive. I have another piece here. But it doesn't seem as though it's growing, but I'll stick it back in a pot and see what it does. First, we make our hole. All of this was chicken bedding and dirt. It does need a top dressing, so I'm going to use a little bit of this blood meal for now. Just a little bit, and there you go, Zuki. Grow, 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 and make baby zucchinis and big zucchinis for me. Right, zucchini all planted. Next. You guys, my Christophine completely died. It's completely gone. I have to start all over. I actually have two Christophine fruits upstairs, trying to get them to grow again, to try again, but in a new location because I really struggle with the Christophine in this location. So I'm going to try another spot again until I get it because we really do like Christophine and ginger juice, and we love sauteed Christophine, and we heard that we could use Christophine in place of apples in apple pie, and my kids love apple pie. So I am really, really hopeful that I can be successful in growing Christophine because it is a very, very expensive vegetable fruit. I don't know which one it is, but it's very expensive. So in this spot, I am now going to try cucumbers because it is very hot. We're not having any cool weather at all. It's late evening and the wind is not cool. It's a warm wind. So I'm hoping that this western side, because this area tends to be a little bit cooler, a nice cool channel, wind channel blows through here, that this area does better for the cucumbers. So I'm going to plant two cucumbers here with this existing ginger plant, and another one I will plant in a 5-gallon bucket. Oh, I pull up the ginger by mistake. Oh, we will use it. We will eat it. In here, I'm gonna rip up all two of this entire ginger plant. It's a smaller one. Doing pretty good. I know it's dark. That's pretty good. Okay, guys, I know that the quality of the video is dark, but I want to highlight why I'm doing it in the dark. Like I said earlier, I transplant when it's dark because my plants survive a whole lot better. The transplant shock is way less in the evening, the late evenings, and my plants tend to continue growing. They continue thriving when I do it like this. So if you're in the Caribbean and you like to transplant when it's blazing sun and you find that your plants are having a hard time, that might be one of the reasons. That shock can really stunt a plant and invite pests towards your plant. That's why you'll find farmers will work really early in the morning or late in the evening. There we go. So we have a trellis already here for these cucumbers. I'm gonna water these in after I plant everybody else. These butternut I am going to plant in the same container as the plantain tree. Why? Because last year I planted butternut in the back there, and that was the only place I got butternut. So I'm going on a whim here. I'm gonna say the butternut likes it in the back there, so I'm gonna plant it in the back there, and I'll try to make some kind of a contraption for it to run on. But I'm definitely gonna plant these two in the back there in that container. Okay, guys, so that's it for me this evening. Okay, guys, that's it for me this evening. Little ones are calling for their dinner. So that's it for planting this evening. I'll have to get back to the others another time. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. Thanks for transplanting with me. And wherever you are in the Caribbean or, well, you guys in the States or in cold places can't be planting now. But if you're in the Caribbean, all the best with your planting. These are really some extreme weather times, extreme weather patterns, but don't let it deter you from growing your own food. If there's a life, there's a way. So keep trying like I am. We're bound to get it somehow. See you guys in the next one. Bye.